Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, and I'd like to welcome my guides, your guides, and all of you along with us today. Absolutely fabulous to have you here for this journey. What I want to have a look at, so what I'm doing for those that have been following me for a while, I'm going to just try a new format. Instead of doing a long reading with time stamping, I'm actually going to break the questions down and either do a region or a question per reading. So you might get hammered with 3 or 4 readings a day. We'll see how we go. And let me know whether you prefer this. It's just that I know we're all very time sensitive at the moment, and it may be easier to snip it into a 15-minute reading instead of trying to work your way through something that turns out to be 50 minutes long. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at today is I've already shuffled, because you don't need to watch me shuffling, for the January the 6th. So I'm going to have a look at that. That's coming up on the 13th in the US, Thursday your time, wee hours of the morning, Friday my time, so we'll see what that brings out. And I just want to have a look at Trump's finances. Now, news came out the other day that he has made his, we're talking about Trump, justice and restriction made themselves clear to me. Okay, getting back onto that, was that information came out over the weekend, I believe it was, a couple of days ago, it came to my attention, that he has somehow made his way back into the top 400 of wealthiest United States citizens. I wonder what set of cookbooks they used for that. I really don't believe it. I really don't believe it. But let's have a look. I just want to have a look at Trump's finances. And this is just telling me it is the biggest lie ever. That flung out. So we'll have a look. Trump's finances, it's all a lie. Now, we know that. It's that he's loosey-goosey with the truth, basically. That's his challenge. Oh, do I need to go any further? So he's loosey-goosey with the truth, and the challenge he's going to face is that he's going to find himself financially abandoned and out in the cold and discarded. Okay. Complete and utter downfall. Do I need to go any further? Yeah, we'll go just because it's quite fun to watch, but complete and utter financial downfall. The truth is going to cause his downfall at the base of the reading. In the past, obstacles and conflict that he's had to get over. These are all the court cases that are going forward. But also the inner circle flipping on him. Even Ivanka, I have read that she's spilt the beans on Daddy, but you have the likes of Weiselberg and Deutsche Bank and all of those that are flipping on him and causing internal chaos, internal conflict, all these messages. Okay, crowning the reading. Restriction. These are all awful cards. So it's all a lie that he actually has, that he's in the top, and the top 400. And it's a through line of swords, a through line of truth. He's going to be restricted due to these lies, and it's going to bring about his complete and utter downfall. Immediate future, we have this the messaging coming forward, fire energy messaging coming forward very quickly, but this is also a knee-jerk attempt at a plan, which is him through and through, delaying tactics. It's all it is a knee-jerk plan coming through externally. Temperance, which is an interesting temperance and moderation, but this is also about trying to rebalance the emotional with the physical externally. He's externally, he's trying to put forward this aura of all is okay, under control, but internally it's the ending for him. He is the figure below this horse that's crown is tumbling up. He knows that internally it is an ending for him. Not physical death, but an ending. Hopes and fears, he's desperately trying to hold on to his money, desperately trying to keep his finances close to his chest. The outcome, we have an offer being made. Interesting. Page of Swords, spy in the camp, truth coming forward, a whistleblower bringing forward the truth, strength, the Fool, the Magician, 1, 2, 3 major arcana in a row. Okay, let's see what that says. Queen of Swords, base, we've got the Queen of Swords exposing the mercenary behaviour of the King of Pentacles, which we know. So that was the base. So these are the Fannie Willis, the Letitia James, etc., exposing the mercenary actions of this, and it may even be Liz Cheney as well on the January 6th committee, mercenary actions of this King of Pentacles. This is how he likes to see him, but this is how he really is. But let's have a look at these cards here. The Knight of Cups. He can be a false knight bringing forward false promises. Okay, thank you, Meister. He's bringing forward a false offering that is going to be revealed, and the strength is in this new start and the manifestation of possibilities, or all the tools in the toolbox. So what I'm seeing really is, because this Page of Swords is looking this way and this Knight of Cups is looking that way, actually all these figures are looking this way. This is Trump trying to bring forward a false emotional offering, but these figures here, so you're behind this Page of Swords who is bringing forward this truth. It's only a page, but it's bringing forward this truth. We have the Queen over here. This page has the strength. It may be someone young bringing forward something, and it is about coming forward in courage. So this whistleblower will have strength and courage because they have all the cards at their play, all the tools in their tool belt. So that's interesting about Trump's finances, that we still haven't heard all that we're going to hear, but these cards are so telling. Where was the other one? Where did it go? Well, it was death as well, death and restriction. So these are the foundational cards of this reading, and the rest just play around that foundation. In the past, it's all these messages, everyone's scrambling to protect their own hide, basically. And then the future is him trying to play on the emotion, coming forward with an offer, but it's nothing more than a delay tactic. And then we've got the whistleblower bringing forward something, information coming out. Okay, so I have shuffled these, but I'll shuffle again. This is the January 6th. What is the January 6th going to bring? Now, they have indicated that they're going to it's going to be an investigation into, shuffling again to change the energies, it's going to be, they're going to start looking at the money trail. Now, I have read on this before, and Ginny Thomas was one of the ones that was interviewed, and she is what I would call the weak link in a lot of this. So at the moment they're going to be looking, I believe they're going to be looking at the money that was put in, and there's communications. Thank you. So it's about the networks and the money. Okay. Tell me how this January 6 is going to... January 6 on Thursday, US time. January 6, Thursday, US time. January 6, Thursday, US time. January 6, Thursday, US time. Let's have a look. How's it going to play? How's it going to go? Right. Got a couple of cards there that don't want to go back in again. Okay. I'll use 2 as my signifier because these 2 didn't want to go back in again, and they are major arcana. We've got the High Priestess, something to be revealed, something that we don't know about as of yet, something that's been hidden agenda that is going to be revealed. And then we have the Judgment card. So really bringing down judgment upon, it's just literally judgment. We have the Valkyrie, or Valkyrie, however you like to pronounce it, coming in, the angels, the strength, but passing judgment. You're going to be challenged by having to get the information out there, having to defend. Okay, eight of wands. A lot of information is going to come forward, and that is going to be challenging. There's going to be a lot of messaging coming out very quickly, and that is going to be challenging to get this information out there. There's a lot that needs to get out. Base, we've got the Page of Swords. So there is a whistleblower going to come forward with this January 6th again. 10th, complete and utter downfall. And this is really the January 6th itself. The truth just being... The swords of truth just being literally stabbed into the ground and abandoned. But this was what actually happened. This was the insurrection. Crowning the reading, 8 of Pentacles. There's a lot of work, skill going on behind the scenes, making sure the T's are crossed and the I's dotted. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. And it's practical work, but it's also for the sake of the domestic security of the United States. Immediate future, 2 of Cups. Relationships, partnerships, agreements, emotional agreements. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Maestro. He said, don't put that down. We're talking about the agreements that were made between various networks. Thank you. In the immediate future. That's what's going to be exposed. And I don't know if you can see it coming out of this cup. These 2, what have we got here? It looks like the strength of the deer and the wisdom of the hermit, but coming forward out of these 2 cups intertwined. Okay, so there's going to be this exposure of this intertwining that went on between the various networks. Externally, Tower moment. Very much it is breaking down of old systems so that something better can be rebuilt, but it has to be the absolute destruction of what was there before. Externally. Internally, Page of Pentacles. Again, pages bring forward messages, and this is a message about the defense of it's just defending. It is internally, it's okay, thank you, it's not defending, it's protection. Hopes and fears, Yeah, packing up the truth and moving forward towards calmer waters, exposing of the truth and moving on towards a new sunrise. Queen of Pentacles, this will be my Liz Cheney card, but it is the Queen who's bringing forward practical, compassionate strength, and with compassion, what's going to be exposed is this. Thank you. What's going to happen, okay, thank you, is this. They're literally going to burn down the ship. It's going to be this tower moment. They're just going to burn down what happened while rescuing what is actually important. Thank you. Giving and receiving help. It's in regards to the help that was given and received. Yeah. So what it is this is January 6th committee is literally going to bonfire this ship while saving what is actually important in regards to this giving and receiving help. Okay. Interesting that it's Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles showing up. Okay. It is about externally. It is about completely blowing apart and destroying. And the message is going to be about the money. Internally, the message is going to be about the money. The outcome, the Queen of Pentacles, the protection, is about absolutely exposing the money and destroying those money trails, literally burning to the ground those money trails of who was giving and receiving help. Again, this is a pentacle about them working behind the scenes, dotting the I's and crossing the T's in regards to the money. And there's a lot of information going to come forward that we really don't know anything about yet, and it is going to bring forward this Judgment card. Okay, shall be watching that with interest, so thank you. The next card that was on the base was my Dark Money card. Actually, it's interesting that the Pentacles are still continuing on. On the base was the Dark Money card, the bribery, the shady dealings, etc. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles, which is about being financially independent. But it is about those that are financially have the ability, giving and receiving help in this dark money matter. Okay, thank you for joining me for that reading, and see how we go with these little short snippets. So I shall see you in the next video. Look after yourselves if this is where you hop off the Meister train. But love to you all. Take care and catch you shortly. Bye-bye.